Good morning, broadcasting live from Mazatlan, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. On the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, if I can remember my name, we try to bring with you the joys of living in Mexico, and I appreciate all of you showing up here this morning bright and early, 1 week before Christmas Eve. We have 7 people in the house. Good morning, Keith Hanna. Good morning, Dr. John Crapple in the house. Dr. John, where are your videos? Why aren't you cranking out videos anymore? We got Keith Hanna in the house, and he watched me on the Mexican relocation live broadcast. That was a lot of fun. We covered a lot. We were on for 1 hour and 16 minutes, and boy, did I pick up a lot of subscribers from that broadcast. That was great. So, for anybody that is new to the channel, on the I picked up like 50 or 60 subscribers from the Mexican relocation guide. So if anybody is here that is new, this is your first time coming here for a live broadcast, hey, ask questions. Ask all of the questions that you would like. If you have statements about your experiences about living in Mexico, feel free to share those with us. This is an interactive group that we have here, and we're happy to see all of you here every week. Eugene Martinez, thanks for the reload. Let's see here. Jack Webb. Hola, Jack Webb. Oh, Jack Webb is in Hazard. Trabajando, and trabajando means working. He's saving lives. So whenever he's not on with us, that means that the bell has gone off, and he's out saving somebody's life. She thinks. I got it. She thinks so. She speaks. Hola, buenos dias. Happy to have you in the house. We got Katrina the Maker in the house. I've got a new setup this morning. I had little computer problems as usual. I added more RAM to my computer last week, and then Monday I put in a new hard drive, and everything was running great. Catherine is in the house. Hey, Catherine, always great to see you in the house. Thank you very much for coming. We got James and Rena showing up in the house from Ajijic. Is feeling like home. Ajijic is a great place. Okay, so I put in new RAM, had a new hard drive in my big iMac, and it was running great. And when it comes to video editing, you need all the help that you can get. Everything's running great. And then I got up Friday morning, and the iMac didn't do anything. I've had Macs for like 30 years. They may give you like a bad signal or something like that. Things are not good, but it was nothing. And so I had to take my iMac back to the shop. So for the first time ever, I'm doing a live broadcast from my laptop, and that's why you guys see the strange setup going on here. But we have a lot to cover today. I did a couple of interviews. We have some very excellent interview informational videos coming up this week. We interviewed a woman by the name of Meredith that lives in Ajijic with James and Rena, and she has she's living on $1,000 a month in Ajijic. She has a very nice apartment, and she's come up with 5 or 6 ways to bring in income while living in the Ajijic Chapala area. Very interesting. Hopefully hopefully after this broadcast, I'm down to see the computer guy. His name is Abraham. He's fluent in English, and I'm gonna share with you what happened yesterday. That was kind of freaky deaky, but but hopefully I get my iMac back today so I can edit that video. Uh, and also, she shares a very unique experience about how she got her residency into Mexico. I hear strange stories about people getting residency in different ways. I have heard 3 stories where people got lucky getting their residency and they had to show no financials, minimal paperwork, and these people were getting like 4-year residencies, kind of like a fluke. Let's see what's going on down here. Good morning. Brian Maiden is in the house, always happy to stop. Look at his happy face. He looks so happy in this image. Katrina the Maker enjoyed you on Mexico relocation. You had me laughing so much. That was a real experience because she was asking me so many questions. She was asking me questions about dating and all kinds of other stuff. One gypsy traveler is in the house. Hey, Bill. Jack, Crapo, she's spreading the love. And we're only 8 days from Christmas. Next week, we will be doing our special broadcast for Christmas. Next week, we'll be broadcasting on Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a very festive day. Yeah, it's going to be a very festive day. We're going to have some fun, and I'm going to try to share some Christmas cheer with you. Oh, and it was funny when I was, no, Kenesha, sorry, what? Jack Webb, will you be, are you still in Kentucky? Yes. Okay. Okay, we have a lot going on today also. One thing I definitely want to get to is I did another RV park interview this week, and this interview was very interesting. I want to talk about that this morning. These people, they have like rocket scientist brains. They're working online, and I had all of these video clips about how they're living on this island. All of those video clips are on the other machine, and hopefully I can get them back this morning when I go to see Abraham, the computer guy. But it was fascinating the way that they're living in this small 32-year-old RV. It's the smallest RV in the park, and it's about as big as the room that I'm broadcasting from. It's smaller than this room because I got the living room, the dining room, and then I have the kitchen back there. It's like 75% smaller than this, but they have so much. I'm going to talk about that this morning. I had video clips for that, but they're on the other machine. So that video, I hope I can get out this week. Hopefully I get my iMac back from Abraham this week. Let's see who else is talking. Who else got something to say this morning? Hello, Bill. I got unsubscribed from your channel. Don't know what happened. I didn't do it. I don't know how that happened. But Don Cole is in the house. Don Cole, whenever she gets in the house, she's always broadcasting from a new location. Don Cole, tell us where you are this morning. Sometimes she's in Europe. Sometimes she's in the Bahamas. That girl gets around. That girl gets around, but good morning, Don Cole. Watching you from Jamaica. See you next month. Come on down. Let me know when you get here, Don Cole. Oh, that girl gets around. Okay, let's talk about the weather. This morning I was chilly. A half an hour ago, I was chilly. I had two hoodies on. And I've got a crew of people that get me all dressed up. They come in, and they're all females, which is fine with me. They come in here, they do my makeup, they go through my wardrobe, they give me suggestions as far as what I should wear. So I'm going through makeup and wardrobe this morning, and what happened is they said, Bill, it's chilly this morning. You're going to have to wear a hoodie. I said, what is that? I mean, we're in Mazatlan. It gets chilly in Mazatlan. So they went, uh, one gypsy traveler. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta click the special button here. Gotta click the special button if I can find it. Here you go. God bless you, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for that donation. I tell you what. Oh, I tell you what. Because let's see what she says here. In case I don't make it back before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Bill. I hope it's a great one for you. Thank you very much. One gypsy traveler who I believe is joining us from New Hampshire, where I know it is chilly. And I want to thank all of you that have comments and questions, because this show really doesn't work without comments and questions. Wow, I tell you what, this life with YouTube and meeting all you people has changed my life so much. Oh, it's just like you guys are just my family. But anyway, let's see what Don Cole's talking about. Looking forward to finally knew you. Okay, we missed each other last year, December in Ahiheek. We will have to get together and hook up. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Okay, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Sorry about that one gypsy traveler. Nevertheless, thank you for the donation, for supporting the channel, for helping with my hard drive. Okay, so back to the weather. Okay, so my makeup people are in here, and my wardrobe people are in here. They say, Bill, you got to wear a hoodie this morning. Okay, so I put the hoodie on, and I decided to check the weather. It was 52 degrees this morning. 52 degrees. It's going to go up to 77. But I don't know. James and Rena, you got to tell us what the temperature is in Ahiheek, Chapala. I bet it's like 45 this morning. But that's cool. It's going to be like that. I checked the whole week forecast. It's going to be like 52 to 57 in the morning, and then it's going to go up to like 76 throughout the week. It's going to be like 76, but I can live with that. In Kenosha, Wisconsin, there must be some snow on the ground. I bet some people might be freezing to death. I bet they have people driving around the town pulling people off the street because they're shaking and they're freezing. So 52 degrees in the morning is not that bad. And if I close all of my doors and windows, it warms up if I breathe heavy. Okay, Miriam. Hola, Miriam is in the house. Good morning, Miriam. Miriam called me about a week ago. We talked on the phone for a while. Oh, yeah, James and Rena. Here's my report right here. James and Rena, it's 47 in Ahiheek. And in their case, they are, thank James and Rena. And I tell you what, what? Don Cole? What happened? Don Cole gave up some cash from the Bahamas. Uh-oh, I got to click I gotta click the magic button here. Uh-oh, let's see what's going on here. I'm getting lost. I'm on a new system this morning, but that, living in Mexico. Thank you so much, especially since I'm on my new setup. I only have one camera this morning, and it's a laptop. And to zoom out and zoom in, I just pick up the laptop and I can zoom in, I can zoom out. Yes, we got high technology going on today. Hopefully, for the Bill Dallas Lewis Christmas special, we'll even have a better setup. One thing that I do have is I do have a couple of clips I want to share with you. I do have a couple of clips I want to share with you. They're Christmas clips, and we'll get to that later in the hour. 26 degrees. Oh, we getting reports from everywhere now. 26 degrees. How do people live where it's 26 degrees? Doc, oh my, that's just one gypsy traveler. You got to come on down here and live with me. I got a spare bedroom. If you get cold up there, I don't know. It can be maybe you live with your husband, maybe you live with your grandparents, maybe you live with your 5 kids. Come on down. I got a spare bedroom. You can stay here, and you and your family can go out and do some video shots. Yeah, come on down here. If it's 26 degrees, just go to the airlines and tell them, oh no, we got more people. Just what happened? Did something happen, and all of a sudden people got money? I mean, Dr. John. Wow, Dr. John, enjoy a nice hot cup of Atoli on those cold nights. Oh, thank you very much, Dr. John. Dr. John's here every week for those of you, and we got contributions to the channel. It keeps my hard drive going. Okay, what? Oh, Morgan James. Who is this? Uh-oh, no, Morgan James here. MJ in the house, 29 degrees in Sacramento. That's California. What's going on? Climate change is happening in Sacramento. That's crazy. Oh, it's hot in Jamaica. Oh, we getting an all around weather alert. Oh, and now we got somebody else showing up. Nana 621 in Dallas, Texas. That's my middle name, of course. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. In fact, they named the city of Dallas after my ancestors, because when Dallas was just it was nothing but just some dirt, then my great granddaddy went out there and he started building houses. And next thing, he was building a business. And then they named the city Dallas. And that's why my middle name is Dallas, because my great granddaddy went down there and founded that town. And he would really be upset. I mean, he would be upset if he knew what was going on in Texas now. He wouldn't like it. But anyway, MJ in the house. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. Okay, so I do have some more things to share with you. Congratulations to the workers in Mexico. Effective January 1st. Effective January 1st of this year, the minimum wage in Mexico. Let me get the exact figures here because they're very complicated. I don't want to mess this up. Okay. The minimum wage in Mexico goes up to 207.44 pesos a day. 207 and 7.44 pesos a day. That is the new minimum wage in Mexico, effective January 1st. And for those of you that aren't aware of the conversion rate here in Mexico, that comes out to $10 a day. The minimum wage in Mexico is now $10 a day. That's mind blowing. Think about that. If you divide that by 8, that's like a dollar. I can't even do the math. That's like $1 an hour. Uh, I mean, whatever. But if you live on a border town, they have places on border towns where the minimum wage effective January 1st goes up to 312 pesos if you're fortunate enough to live there. And that translates into about $15.10 a day. A day. So wherever you're living, and whatever you have, whatever money you have coming in, think about that. $10 a day or $15 a day. And they have laborers. They're doing construction behind my house. They're doing construction in front of my house. And I can hear the boom, 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 boom. And I can hear it right now. And some of those guys are making $10 or $15 a day. God bless Mexico. Let's see what Brian May talking about. Minus 13 degrees. Brian, a day. Yes, Miriam, I said a day. $10 a day is the new Mexico minimum wage upgrade. That's an upgrade. I think it was $7 a day. So whatever. Fred Drake is. Oh, there's Fred. Fred, we haven't heard from you in such a long time. Merry Christmas, Fred. Me and Fred go way back. Fred was giving me critiques on my videos before LJ started giving me critiques on my videos. And he encouraged me to get a gimbal to smooth out my shots. And it's always great to see you in the house. James and Rena. Bring dollars, spend pesos. And I tell you what, this week, with my computer repairs going on and the other business that I had to take care of in Mazatlan, I've been in Uber a lot. And I've been criticized by the way I said Uber. I think I'm saying it correctly now. But I've talked with so many taxi drivers, and I learned so much talking to taxi drivers. We have great conversations about where they go for vacations, about their families. That's a totally different story. Very, very interesting. Uh-oh, let's see what's going on here. Oh, but I met one guy who had been deported. He was living in I meet a lot of Mexicans that have been deported from the United States. And it's always like stupid reasons. Like this guy, he got a speeding ticket. I think he was in Texas. So he got deported. He was angry. He loves the United States. He wants to go back and live there. He lived there like 15 or 20 years. And he had a business. He was making money in the United States with his business. And to imagine coming back down here driving for Uber, and making like hardly any money. Wow. So pretty much, and this has been a strange week for me because all week this week, I didn't see hardly any Canadians or any Americans. All the people that I talked with this week were Mexican nationals. So for me, it was a Spanish-speaking week. And I learned so much talking to Uber drivers, like names. I had like 3 or 4 drivers this week, and all of their names were Jesus. Imagine that. What's the chances of that? You know, you take 8 Uber rides, and 4 of the guys' names are Jesus. And one of the Jesus guys, we were talking about Mexican names or Spanish names and nicknames. Well, the nickname for Jesus in Spanish, or one of the nicknames for Jesus in Spanish, is Chewy. Chewy is the nickname, or Chulita, like for little Chewy. Another nickname I found out this week was Paco. Paco is a nickname for Francesco. Francesco would be Paco. And then yesterday, I was with a Uber driver, and I asked him, well, where, because he just wanted to talk, and we're doing all this in Spanish. I tell you what, there are real, remind me if I forget. Okay, Katrina the Maker. If let's see, if I forget, please follow Katrina the Maker's hint and click the like button. Why not? Your hand ain't got nothing else to do but click that like button. And if you have friends that you think this broadcast would help, or if the videos would help, click the share button. Share this with a friend. Let's see what's going on down here. Let's see here. Time for me to jet. We are making candy and cookies all day. Merry Christmas, everybody. One Gypsy Traveler, thank you very much for sharing. Have a very Merry Christmas. And I hope we can see you on Christmas Eve. I hope I can find a Santa Claus hat. I'll be going to Walmart this week to get a Santa hat. But One Gypsy Traveler, thank you very much. And ho, ho, ho. In fact, I think, let's see what Santa has to say here. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, each and every one. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, let's see now. Let's go back here up to comments. I'm clicking these buttons. James and Rena, they're talking about, that is about a 20% increase. That's a 20% raise increase. So the raise effective January 1st to $10 a day is a 20% raise. So it must have been, I think it was right around $7 a day, which is crazy. Okay. Oh, Granny is in the house. What? Granny is in the house? Ola Granny, I was thinking about you last night. I swear to God, I was thinking about Granny like last night. I was thinking, what happened to Granny? What's she doing? Granny, Merry Christmas to you. We've got to get you set up for an interview. I'm sure you have some very interesting stories to tell. And I have your email and your phone number. Okay, adios, One Gypsy Traveler, adios. Okay, so let's get back to what's going on. Also in the news, Elon Musk and Tesla is building a car plant in Mexico, in Nueva. Where is it? Where's that? Let's see here. Oh no, too many notes. Not enough eyes. In Nuevo Leon in 2023. It's the first one in Mexico. Oh my God, Brian Maiden. Oh, Brian Maiden, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I always enjoy my Saturdays with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brian Maiden. I'm going to click this button over here. Oh my God, Brian Maiden, thank you so much. Your love. Very, very, very much. And Granny in the house, same to you, James and Rena. That will be an amazing car plot. Yeah, I just hope that Elon can. I hope he's not in jail by then with all this YouTube stuff going on. But whatever, that will be an amazing car plot. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Granny, what's she talking about? Let's see. I'm good, Granny. I'm so glad because Granny had some real challenges. Keith Hanna, what are you talking about? The financial requirements have gone up for residential visas. Yes. Notice the change this week on the Mexican consulate website. They went up again. I tell you what, I have a permanent visa, and I got my permanent visa about 5 or 6 years ago, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know if I could afford a permanent visa now. I don't know if I could afford a temporary visa because now, well, it was for temporary a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year visa. You had to have proof of income of $2,700 a month. And for what I understand is to going into the year 2023, instead of $2,700, that's going up to like $3,000 a month. That's 36. You have to give the Mexican, you have to prove that you're bringing in like $36,000 a month to live in Mexico. I don't understand the logic behind that. It's like your minimum wage is $10 a day. Let's just take a step back here. Your minimum wage is $10 a day, except for on the border, it's $15 a day. But to come here and live as an expat or anybody in the world, you have to prove that you're making $36,000 a year. They ought to do that in the United States. Hola, Granny. Oh, Keith Hanna has a message for you, Granny. He's got to say hola. Okay, I've got one video clip. Well, okay, before we start to have fun with some of my video clips, I want to talk about a video that I put up this week. And here it is, brand new property. And this is right below El Centro. And it's a block away from where the cruise ships come in. And if you want to see this video, just go to our website. Let's see here. Oh, come on now. Where is that? Here you go. Just go to billthegeek.org. You will see that video on the front page. billthegeek.org. And you can check it out. That video came out last week with our super realtor. Her name is Kimberly Ann. And it's very nice, but it's $147,000, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and if you pay cash, you get a 5% discount, which I believe would bring the price of that house down to about $140,000. It's brand new. So if you got $140,000 and you have the cash, then you can live down here with a low temperature of 52 degrees at night and 76, and that's all through the winter. Let's see here. Let's go back up here to comments. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Hola, Keith. Granny. Congrats, Granny. Yes, Granny. Granny's having a good time down here, and I am so happy. Gracias, James and Rena. And I tell you, expats do create quite the community down here. It's wonderful. You get to know each other. But anyway, I'm going to talk. Uh, I want to talk about this thing over here. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, now I did a video on an RV park, and these guys initiated my RV park video. So I went to visit them this week, and notice where they are. They live on an island off the coast of Mazatlan, and it's called Stone Island. And look at that water. So what happens is, to get to Stone Island, the top red area, the top red arrow is where I live. So I take a Uber down into Centro, right to the edge of the water, and that costs me about $5 to get there most of the time. And then I take a water taxi to Stone Island, and that costs me $1.50. Now think about that. Think about that. You have an RV, it's 33 years old. They have all these tarps for weather protection outside. So it's not like you can just pick up all your stuff and go. What? Katrina the Maker, $15. Merry Christmas. Thanks for all you do. Thank you guys for all that you do. I really appreciate that. I mean, it ain't easy being me, but thank you so much for your contribution. Thank Katrina the Maker. That cash goes a long way. But these people, they live in all you guys, thank you so much. But so they could drive to their RV camp, but that would take them like 45 minutes, and then think of the cost of gas. Uh, so but I've got the video that will come out this week, and they're working online. And I've got video clips of what the interior of their RV camper is like. They have 2 chairs. Well, it's not chairs, but it's almost like being on a bus. They've got their laptops. They go into how they keep their laptops connected to Wi-Fi. What if Wi-Fi goes out? What kind of backup programs do they have? How do they switch to the phone for a hotspot? So they have 3 alternatives. And what about a power source? This RV is like 32, 33 years old, but they have solar panels. They have a generator in the RV, and they're masterminds at working online. And so I show you parts of Stone Island that I've never seen. It's a lot of dirt roads, animals, a lot of dirt roads, people living totally different than you would think when you think of Mazatlan. It's dirt roads, old houses, a totally different way of life. A lot of horses, pigs running around on the island. But Dawn, her name is Dawn Shears. Dawn Shears, and she lives in the RV with her son. His name is Chris. And Don, she does websites for elegant resorts around the world. And she showed me some of the links of the websites that she has developed. And she says the fees to stay in some of these resorts are like $5,000 a night. So she's in the RV working on these websites. These people are charging $5,000 a night. She's making good money. Her son is a computer expert. He's making good money. But you have to see this video. Hopefully, I will get my computer out of the shop once the top of the hour is over. Once we get, and that's in like 19 minutes, I'm going to grab my little bag, get Uber, and hope that Abraham can fix my machine today, which is a totally different story. And I might want to share some of that story with you today. Now, I did prepare some Christmas stuff, and I want to show you something. And when this comes on, I can't talk because it's got audio and visual, but I made this little video. I made more videos, but they're on the other machine. So I don't have it. So I'll go get the other machine, but here you go. I'm going to click this button, and this is my morning walk. Since my split with my lovely ex-wife, finally about 6 weeks ago, I started walking again. I get up at 5 a.m. and I walk about 4 miles every morning. I hit the sidewalk at 6 a.m. and get to see the sun come up. And this is just, I think it's like 30 seconds of my walk with some special music. Here you go. Yes. Wasn't that lovely? I tell you what, I wasn't really in the Christmas spirit this morning. Not this morning, but this week. But YouTube has all this non-copyrighted music that we can use for backgrounds, and they've got all this Christmas music. And I heard that music, this guy playing his guitar. I bet you can play that, Dr. John. But I just felt so Christmassy after hearing that music. And happy holidays. Oh my God, Granny just went to I got to show you this. Granny just went to she just went to billthegeek.org FAQs, and Granny just came through with 50 Holla. Thank you so much, and thanks for all of my Christmas family being with me here today. I will be broadcasting next Saturday live. That'll be Christmas Eve. Last year, we had a lot of people show up on Christmas. We broadcasted live Christmas Day, and we always have fun here. And I appreciate everybody for showing up. Let me get back to comments over here. It says that I'm missing some stuff. Oh, we got some new people. Katrina the Maker, Abuela. Oh, let's see let's get some close-ups here so I can read this. Keith Hanna, just got my application in this week for temporary residence. Woohoo! Waiting for interview date from the consulate here in Toronto. Keith Hanna, good luck with that. Anya, you guys have seen her in some of my videos. She was here on the Rob and Sherry tour. And she's usually with us every week. She just got her appointment in Mexico, very similar to the situation that Keith Hanna is in, and she's so happy. Let's see what's going on over here. Linda Richardson. The Mexican government just got tired of subsidizing expats who can't afford to live in their own country. It's going to change the type of people who move here for the better. Okay, Linda, thank you for that comment. Yes, there are a lot of expats, and especially here in Mazatlan, I'm going to say almost, all generalities are false, but I'm going to say almost, it's some ridiculous percentage, but it's like 70 to 80% of the expats that I see down here are Canadians, and Canadians have a big tradition of coming to Mazatlan. But anyway, expats come down here from the United States. They come from the United States, and they have money, and almost all of the expats that I meet down here are retired. I want to say 95% of I'm going to say 98, almost 99% of the expats that I meet down here are retired. They just have money coming in through retirement money, whether it be Social Security. They were fortunate enough to have pension plans, military people. I know a guy in Ahihic, and he brings in like $6,000 a month. Some of my subscribers are bringing in like $6,000 a month. That's 72 grand a year. I mean, you come down here and you're bringing in $72,000 a year. That's too much money to have in Mexico. I'm telling you, man. I mean, but whatever. Let's see what Granny's talking about here. Hi, Bill. We're sitting here at the American Legion in Chapala. No way. No way. Oh, Chris. That's Chris. Hola, Chris, my friend in Ahihic, Chapala, watching from the American Legion Center in Chapala. I know exactly where that is. Chris, thank you so much. What's Granny talking about? You sent $50 to USD to Bill the Geek. Transaction details. There's the number right there. There's the number. Maybe if you guys use that same number, maybe she'll send you $50 too. $50 is a lot of money. That pays for my computer repair. Granny says, Merry Christmas. I appreciate you so much for all you do. You helped me make a great decision. It was a little bumpy, but nothing good comes easy. Love you, bro. Bra means bro. Okay, for those of you that don't know. Jack Webb just sent Albero an email to get the immigration ball rolling. And Jack Webb, who is in Hazard, Kentucky. Jack Webb, if you guys knew the history of Jack Webb, he's fascinating. Like all of you guys have fascinating stories to tell, fascinating histories, but I get lucky enough that people call me, people email me, and I get to hear what's going on behind the scenes. But Jack Webb has so many interesting histories, and I think I said this last week. I think I said, in the interview coming up this week with her name is Meredith. Meredith. Yes, I think her name is Meredith. She brought up a point in the interview that she said that only 3% of the people that leave their let me think about this again. Only 3% of people from most countries ever leave their countries. And uh so every expat that you meet down here is going to be an adventurer with a story to tell, because it takes chutzpah to leave your country, to leave. I mean, when I was 18, I left Columbus, Ohio to go live in New Hampshire, which was 12 hours away. But I just wanted to get far enough away from my parents so that they had to drive there. If they were going to drive 12 hours, they had to let me know that they were coming. Because when I was 18, I was drinking beer, smoking marijuana, doing acid. I didn't want no surprise at, like, 10 o'clock at night, mom and dad showing up. But anyway, that was an experience. And because of that 18-year-old experience, I got around. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, we got more people showing up here. Oh, my God. What's going on down here? Let's see what's going on here. Merry Christmas. This is Ernie from No Bull. Ernie, thank you for showing up and sharing the love with us. James and Rena, retired life in Mexico. No Bull. Ernie. James and Rena know who you are. It's funny. The people think that you guys only watch me, but you guys watch everybody. Everybody knows No Bull Ernie. Gregory Smith. Gregory, is this the first time we've heard from you? I live in one of the highest crime riddled cities in the U.S. I love the thought of moving to Mexico. Just to be clear, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because I feel when your numbers up, it's up. Well, let Gregory, let me say this. Let me see. Let me try this. I'm trying to. Uh-oh, my little button is not okay. Oh, come on now. Okay, Gregory, let me say this. I've been here for 17 years, and this is just my personal experience. I've been here 17 years, and I'm trying to see how to say this, but I've never been robbed. I've never been violently approached by anyone. And it's for me, I've had 17 years of love and peace in Mexico. And it's really different here than in the United States. And you regular subscribers know the life that I've had in the United States. But in Mexico, it's the people are so loving and caring down here. And the people down here don't care what color you are, because Mexico is the land of the mestizos. And mestizos is the inter marrying of really white people with people who are really black people. And it's like having a coffee pot and a big jug of milk, and then you blindfold yourself and you just start pouring different cups of coffee, but you don't pay attention to how much coffee you're putting in, how much milk you're putting in. So all of a sudden, when you're done, you got 100 cups of coffee, and they're all different colors. Some are white because you forgot to put any coffee in at all. Some of them are dark complected black because you forgot to put in the milk. Some of them are halfway there. Some of them are darker, others really light, but that's Mexico. And it used to be when you It used to be when I was in Mexico, when I would see people of color, like somebody I thought was black, I'd walk up to, I'd say, "Hey, man, what's happening?" But the thing is, in Mexico, you never know who anybody is, and uh, I mean, it's a big world, and just like many white people don't like other white people, for instance, the Hatfields and the McCoys, there are black people that don't like other black people on the planet. Like I met a guy from Venezuela, and he was offended that I went up to him and said, "Hey," he was just offended. So what's my point? Oh, but here in Mexico, it's the land of mixed races, and I feel so safe here. Though in my report of news in Mexico, along with Elon Musk opening up the Telsa plant, they're opening the Mexico national government is opening the first forensic lab. They don't have a national forensic lab that can help them identify dead people. And they say that they have 52,000 bodies that were found, many of them in public graves around the country. And they want to be able to identify who these people are. And that's a lot of people. 52,000 unidentified dead people. now, Gregory, I feel safe, but who knows? Who knows? If I don't make it to the Christmas Eve broadcast, I might be one of the 52,000 dead people. But along with that, also, they say that 92,000 people are missing in Mexico. So the forensic lab is going to help that. But Gregory, I feel very safe down here. I think I'm missing. I think I'm missing here. James and Rena had something to say. I was doing the same thing, Bill. Okay. Brian Free. Hey, Merry Christmas. I am sitting in my living room watching the snow falling and looking forward to arriving in Mexico in 3 weeks. And the snow is a beautiful thing. I've lived in Ohio. I've lived in New Hampshire. I mean, I grew up in Ohio. And when I was a kid, I would pray for a snowy Christmas. That's what brings Christmas to life. So God bless you, Brian Free, that you guys are going to have a snowy Christmas, and you put on that coat and go visit relatives, and you're in the mood for Christmas. James and Rena and I love all our YouTubers, Chris, Ernie, and not to forget Bill. James and Rena, thank you so much. And I'm so happy that you're enjoying your new house in San Antonio. Oh, gosh, we got a lot of people chatting down here. Let's see what people are saying. Miriam, it's safer in Mexico than many cities in Canada and the USA. I love living in Mexico. It is a paradise. And I'm so happy that you guys are chatting. Safer in Mexico than most U.S. cities. I think that is true. Let's see what Kimberly is talking about. Hi, Bill. I just wanted to say I love your channel. Love you. Love your energy. I lived in Sonora for 20 years. Girl, we're down here holding down the fort for you. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Brian Maiden. I live in Canada, and Winnipeg is a 47 homicides this year and getting worse. Yeah, that's you know that guns are illegal down here. They say only criminals can have guns down here. But I've never seen a gun. I've never met anyone that owned a gun down here. It's very safe. Now, before I leave this week, I do want to play this video. This is a this is a stupid video. It's a stupid video, and in the first 15 seconds, there are no visuals. So for 15 seconds, you might hear some music, but uh, you're not going to see anything. And then at the very end of the video, there's going to be a surprise, kind of, sort of. So here we go. I'm going to show this now. Here we go. Okay, and the surprise was the Woolworths at the end of the video. I mean, who has seen a Woolworths? I haven't seen a Woolworths in like 40 years, but Woolworths is kind of big down here. It's like Sears is huge down here in these malls. Everywhere you go, they have Sears down here. And Sears down here actually has quality stuff. I don't know how that works. But yeah, Woolworths was a very special kind of thing. Okay, you guys. Well, what's going on here? Da da da. James and Rena, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? That Tulsa plant will produce 1 million cars a year in 2026. Right on, James and Rena. Thank you very much. Jack Webb is saying, I pray for snow. All right. I pray it snows somewhere else. It's predicted I could get 12 inches by Christmas Day. Not good, James and Rena. Oh my God, James and Rena. Thank you, Bill, for great entertainment, information, and being a friend over the last few years. And thank all of you so much. Right now we only have like let me click this button. Tell you what, I enjoyed this. Making these videos is my life. I haven't been doing much travel this year, and I appreciate your contributions, because over the last 2 years, and that's how much that's how many years I've been making the YouTube videos. I put a lot of money into technology, and I'm thinking this weekend I might have to buy a brand new Mac. That's okay, but this year, for the first year, I won't be spending hardly any money on technology. I have everything that I could ever need or want as far as technology goes. So my subscriber level is up. I'm almost at 7,000 subscribers. So that should increase my income a little teeny tiny bit. And once everything gets copacetic with less money going out than money coming in, then I want to hit the road and just be on the road making videos about the joys of living in Mexico, so I can share with you guys more the beauties of living in Mexico, because there are so many wonderful places and so many great places to visit. Okay, Keith Hanna. Last time I saw World Wars was in '93 in uh, Waikiki. That's Hawaii, right? Brian Maiden, Waikiki. Okay, Bill and everyone in the house. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Looking to next year, all of you wonderful people out there, my family. I don't have any family down here. You guys, you guys are my family. You guys are my family. Uh, and all my subscribers are my family. And I just like to share love every week. Let me click this button over here. I'm so glad this broadcast went well today. I was really worried how that was going to work out, but I'm signing off. Next week will be a Christmas special. I'll be out shooting videos and getting Mexico, what it's like for Christmas. So I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We try to share with you the joys of living in Mexico. We will be back next Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Love you all. Have a great week. Adios, amigos. Que te vaya bien.